Chat's not live for some odd reason.
Why is your chat not live?
I don't know why my chat's not live. So we're gonna pull that up and we're gonna use that for chat tonight. All right, what is up, everyone? How are you all doing?
I'm doing well.
Well, that's great, Will. I hadn't asked you yet.
I'm part of everyone.
Are you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Allegedly.
I'll allow it.
I've got 3 days left on my job, and then I start training for my new job.
Good. That's good to hear.
And I actually found out that the office I'm working out of, and have been for the past close to 3 years, is actually closing.
Oh.
I mean, I've been working out of it remotely, but I'll be moving to another job within the company to a different office. But like the office I've been working out of is closing down, going completely remote.
Wow.
So
there's actually there's actually a demotivator. I need to share that. I think you'll appreciate this particular demotivator. It's back on demotivator.com. They actually had this little YouTube series where they had this guy that was like the CEO of the demotivation company, and everything that he would do to like motivate his employees by demotivation, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Backfired?
No, it all worked, but it was just absolutely cynical and terrible. But he would totally get results anyway. So anyway,
random game.
Yes, we are. We're gonna choose a random game for tomorrow. So some of you may be thinking, well, but I thought that you liked Shadowrun, and I thought that you kind of talked about if you really liked a game that you would randomly play it again.
Loud noises.
Hey, what up, Meckup? So, except this is actually a game that I would really want to kind of take my time with. And that will be a game that we will play with after .hackgu is finished. So we'll play Shadowrun Returns after .hackgu is finished. So what we're going to do for tomorrow night is we are going to roll a new game. And we will see what the my Shadowrun senses were tingling. Okay, let's see what we got. Showdown Bandit. What is this? I don't even know what this one is. Let's see here. Let's pull it up on Steam. Let's see what the frick this thing is. Okay, there you go. Let's get rid of that. Showdown Bandit. Let's see here. MS Showdown Bandit.
1 second.
Oh boy. Oh boy, what is this? Oh boy, from the creators of Bendy. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure that I poop very well before this game, because if I don't, it's all coming out. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is gonna be a game. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. I'm gonna need a bucket. Wait a minute. Notice, hold on. Showdown Bandit is no longer available on the Steam store. Wait a minute. Can I actually download this game still? Do I still have it? Or is it just like I can't like... Yeah, I can still install it. Okay. Oh, wow, that's weird. This is kind of weird. Okay.
Okay, so I
Yeah, this is going
got
to...
up to help got up to help my wife as you started pulling up Steam, and so I have not seen anything of what's been on your stream. This whole time you've been saying, "Oh boy, oh boy."
Yep.
So
this is from the makers of Bendy and the Ink Machine. So
I have no idea what that is.
yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a horror game. Not a horror game, a horror game. Yeah. Yeah. This one's going to be a delight for the viewers. Not exactly for me, but definitely the viewers are going to enjoy me shrieking like a little girl. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, crap, not that game. No. Wrong game. Not Shadowrun. Sorry. I didn't want to give your hopes up. I'm not playing Shadowrun tonight.
I was just about to say, way to get my hopes up.
I know. I'm sorry. Can't scare the feral? Yes, I could very easily be scared. Very, very easily. I do not do jump scares very well. Like, seriously, at all. I absolutely don't do jump scares. Just the way my brain's hardwired, it just destroys me. But anyway, we will play a game that doesn't have jump scares tonight. .hackgu. And also, since this is the first stream that I've done since like Monday, we're gonna actually talk about this Nintendo Direct during the stream. So, I was supposed to jump on Will's stream that ended just before this stream, and talk about this thing, but
fair warning, I'm about to take the dog out, so I will not be able to speak, and
that's fine. Hey, you do what you need to do, Will. So I'll just start yammering, and then if you're within earshot and you want to yammer. So, okay. Here, I'm going to send you the list that I'm going to be using for discussion. It's just going to be in general gaming. So if you want to follow along. All right. Okay, first we got to get some peeps. Sadly, actually, that's not it. Okay. So, warp record. Okay, so... Yeah, so I'm 57. We'll do a 59 keyword. Am I able? No, I can't do that. But I want to believe. There's a 59. Yeah, let's go 59. So, okay. So, Nintendo Direct. So we start with Pimpkin 4, which I know Pimpkin 4.
Pass.
Yeah, I know. What? Oh yeah, unlucky animals. Oh well, that's fine. So yeah, Pimpkin 4 is a total pass for me. I have never been a fan of that series. I know there's a lot of people that are really big into it. I've never played any of them. So it's kind of like, I'm happy for the Pimpkin fans because I know that they've been waiting for a very long time for this game. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely just not going right for me. So, yeah, Pimpkin don't really care. So, whatever. We'll just kind of move on from there. Just because, like I said, I don't really know much about the series. So, I'm not the one to be able to give you a bunch of information on it. I mean, it looks pretty nice. But, people in Pimpkin suits running through the mall. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, this is the first one. This is the first Pimpkin game since, I think, GameCube. So it's been 2 full console generations since they've been able to actually get a game. So, I mean, good for them. Good for those fans. I know that they're all really excited. Oh, crap. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I guess these guys are just a wee bit too weak for this area. Oh, great. Alcade's down. Yeah, don't heal yourself. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Yeah, I also don't know what their stinking. Yeah, all my taco shells are getting busted.
I remember this.
Hey, bro, be a
Yeah, I don't think that you or I are in the target demographic for a Pikmin game.
No, I think we are technically in the right demographic for a Pikmin game. It's just that neither of us have done anything with Pikmin. So, it's just, we just don't have any real knowledge.
Investment.
Yeah, we don't have any investment. But like I said, I know that that's a huge thing for the Pikmin fans. Okay, hold on. Let's give... I'm just going to burn a bunch of these. Yeah, they're not games for everyone. That's absolutely true. All right, so moving on to next, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass Volume 3. I am pretty excited for this one. So
I was excited for that one as well. More so the Xenoblade Chronicles series, the franchise, because I want to know more.
Oh, and here's the funny thing. I love Xenoblade Chronicles. I have not finished off Xenoblade Chronicles 3 yet.
Well, okay. There is a small chance I might be getting a Switch. Because I've decided that with the bump in pay I'm getting for my promotion, that picking up a Switch might be feasible.
Cool.
But it's still, I mean, there's still so much I have in my Steam back catalog that, yeah, no. But the question I have is, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, are those available for play on the Switch?
No. Those are Switch exclusives still. But yes. Yeah, so Xenoblade...
Wait,
okay, Xenoblade 1 and 2 are Switch... Well, no, Xenoblade 1 is on the Wii.
Okay.
And they made a remastered plus an extra... they did like an extra epilogue of sorts that's available on the Switch version.
Okay.
But it is not available. Neither of those. That is not available on PC. And
I wasn't asking about it being available. I'm asking if Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 are available on the Switch.
yes, 1 and 2
Yeah.
are on the Switch. Yes.
Okay, because what I was saying is that I would be able to play them if I were to pick up a Switch.
Yes, but I am telling you that is a lengthy time investment, because playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and doing all side quests, it takes about 120 hours. And then Xenoblade Chronicles 2, if you want to do everything, that takes about 100 hours as well.
What if I just want to play the game?
Well, if you just want to play the game, it's probably about an 80-hour jaunt.
Okay.
Like, I blitzed through a New Game Plus, and it took me about 20 hours of just basically going from point A to point B and just obliterating every boss. Omrice! But yes, what Mecha says is absolutely right. You do not need to play the first two in order to play the third one. So Xenoblade is a little bit like Final Fantasy, where they're kind of more self-contained, but in the Xeno universe, they're all loosely connected. You know, there's this kind of weird emblem called the Zothar, and it's in every Xenoblade game, and it's in Xenogears and Xenosagas.
Okay.
So, but you absolutely do not need to play the other one, although there are little tidbits of each of the games in the subsequent games. So,
Well, and going off that, what they showed in the direct about the expansion for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I think it was in the commentary in Taqueria. And if you're not in the Taqueria, you should definitely join. You guys mentioned that there was a reference to Xenoblade Chronicles 1 in that new expansion coming out.
possibly.
Possibly.
There is a character from Xenoblade Chronicles 1 that will be coming out in the 4th installment of the expansion.
Ah. Okay.
So, because theoretically, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 3 have a lot of similarities in terms of locations. But there's no, as far as I can tell right now, there's no real definitive, oh, yes, they are definitely 100% connected worlds. There are certain characters that you see throughout the game, you're just like, wait a minute. That person was in the first one. Wait a minute. That person was in the second game. But you don't really know how everything, well, at least I don't know yet.
How it all comes together.
Right. I don't know how it all comes together yet. So, yeah. So I don't exactly know just yet. But, so in the expansion pass that we're getting a new hero. So basically the way it works is in this game, you have 6 playable characters. And then you have a 7th one that you cannot directly, you can control all 6 characters, but you control one at a time. And then the 7th character is an NPC, and it's someone that you've met along the journey. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. So the new one that's supposed to come, she's supposed to be a accessory crafter. So that could be interesting. I wonder if there's going to be any total game-breaking accessories that you can craft. Oh, what do we got here? Okay, we got... All right. Let me see. Can I spam? Ah, crap. Great. You can put us to sleep. Oh, that's just glorious. Come on. Snap out of it, Aseo. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay, so we need to... Oh, this sucks. Hold on, we need to get through. We need to get through this dang boss. Block. Oh boy. Okay, so it can't hit me over here because it's not moving. Okay, no, it moves. Great. Now you're dead again. Crud, crud, crud.
You be dead.
I think I'm dead. Come on. Wow, this sucks. Yeah, this enemy is really strong. Oh, shoot. Come on, come on, come on. Good. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh, shoot. That went... Hey, Fuzzy, how you doing? Okay, good. We got it down.
It looks like a treant because it is a treant.
Wow, now that wasn't really wicked, dumb, annoying. Alright, well, at least I got that. Okay, so Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass 3. I'm pretty excited for it. It's going to be great. Okay, next, Samba de Amigo, which is interesting, because that's a Sega franchise. So, Sega franchise getting a big ol' Nintendo release. That's pretty interesting.
I have no interest in this game whatsoever.
I have zero interest as well. Alright, so we'll buy one. Nope. Got anything for Pyros? Yeah. Okay, so. Alright. Getting gift. Alright, Pyros, I hate you, but I need to make sure you at least have something interesting. Dance Maniac Will isn't interested. No, I don't know. Rhythm games, if it's not Dance Dance Revolution and I have a legitimate dance controller, I don't really care about it. But next, Fashion Dreamer. Oh no. Yeah, Fashion Dreamer. That is a game I am keeping very, very, very far away from my daughters. Fashion Dreamer is quite literally everything I hate about fashion in Animal Crossing made into its own game. Oh, no, it is, no, absolutely not. I have zero desire to show that game to my daughters. I have zero desire to own that game. It is just, no. Yes, being an influencer of the game, it just looks so terrible. Looks absolutely terrible. Okay, Loose Leather is going to Alcade.
Mecha, I like the way you think. I mean, not just your most recent comment, but like the comments you make in general. I mean this as a compliment of the highest order. You fit in very well here in the Taqueria.
It's just gonna show up at my house one day. Will, I swear, I let it go. I let it slide with the Crocs. If Fashion Dreamer shows up at my house and you're the culprit, you are dead to me. Absolutely freaking dead. No, basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get all of these clothing and you're supposed to dress your character up. And literally, the user interface is identical to the clothing interface in Animal Crossing. It is absolutely identical. And the only reason I know this is because I watch my daughters dink around with their freaking clothes in Animal Crossing all the time. And it's aggravating. But then again, it's how they want to play the game. So all right. So next we got Dead Cells Castlevania DLC. I'm not really a Dead Cells guy. I know that there's a lot of people who really love them, the Dead Cells. It's kind of nice to see. Castlevania get some more love. Konami, to be brutally honest, Konami's been very, very weird about their franchises. So it's kind of like one of those. I don't understand why Konami doesn't go back to the well and actually do a proper Castlevania game. Like Mecha said, I prefer an actual Castlevania. I don't understand. I mean, there are so many franchises within Konami's label. Suikoden? Oh my gosh. If they made a freaking Suikoden game, holy crap, that would sell like hotcakes. Because there is a huge following for Suikoden. And the last game that came out was on the PlayStation 2. So, it has been a very long while since we have had an actual Suikoden game. And it really needs some more love. It does. So anyway, Dead Cells Castlevania DLC, pretty cool. I'm not going to get it because I'm not a Dead Cells guy. But that sounds pretty sweet. Next.
Apparently Dead Cells is floated under my radar because like I have no idea what Dead Cells is, but I'm a big Castlevania fan, and so I'm just like, I'm willing to check out Dead Cells to see what all the hype may or may not be about.
Yeah, so Dead Cells is basically a 2D, yep, what Mecha says, it's a 2D roguelite.
Okay.
So, you know, it's basically 20xDX, but like basically Castlevania. Castlevania series is actually really good. I know I've seen at least the first season of it.
Okay, yeah. The Netflix show? Yes. It's very good. Honestly, the first season of it, I don't know why they released it as 4 half-hour episodes instead of just releasing it as like a full-length movie.
Yeah. No, I agree with
But-
that.
But especially with what they did do with it, the second and third seasons, it tells a very good story about the characters that they introduced. And basically, it's a retelling of Castlevania 3. And from what I understand is the Castlevania series is finished, but they left room for a sequel series, which apparently, from what I understand, is in the works.
All right.
right.
Registration complete.
We'll get through this cutscene, and then we will continue our discussion with a Tron Identity.
You gave up the Emperor's throne so easily.
I guess. It's not like I was in the tournament to become the Emperor anyway.
Don't worry, I'll give up the Emperor's throne
Even
after this
without a
game and the
fancy
next one
title,
anyway.
The fact that I beat Entrance will never go away.
I kicked
That
this
sounds
butt
exactly
and I'll
like
kick it
something Sirius
again.
would say.
Let's see here.
Thank you,
need
Haseo.
Huh? What for?
Will you, go on adventures with me again sometime?
Sure.
Really? That's great. So, I'll see you around then. And just so you know, I'm persistent and I never give up.
And I'm blushing
So,
because I think
better
you're
invite
hot,
me sometime,
Haseo.
okay? I'll never forgive you if you don't.
The Ida attached to Sirius, and the winged guy, and the naked guy who were with
He's
him.
not naked. He's just wearing a loincloth.
Epitaph's call to Ida. Huh. Hopefully, this will get me one step closer.
Gaspard's
to the
there.
truth.
Earth to Haseo, buddy.
Guess I'll log out and go check my email.
We'll just leave Gaspard hanging. Like the third wheel he always is. Alright. Okay, so, Tron Identity.
And Mecha, to your comment, it's not as unusual of a time as you would think it is, because they did announce that there is work on Tron 3.
Oh, good. 2-1. Good. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Ooh. All right, we're gonna pop that. We're gonna use that. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I can't use that. That's an actual normal card. Okay, anyway. Yeah, Tron Legacy was fantastic. It is sincerely one of my favorite movies because they did such a good job with it.
It's a very pretty looking movie. I just feel like they dropped the ball in some aspects of the movie.
That's valid. I think that's valid. All right.
I'll go to the arena if we can make our way through the tournament.
All right.
I
But
think what is-
oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Dance sequence, musical number, and a chase scene took up too much of the movie compared to the rest of it.
Yeah. But I just love the whole aesthetic of the
Hi.
movie.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
The
I
whole
completely agree with you
the
there.
the whole aesthetic was just
It seems you'll be
absolutely
taking part
fantastic.
in the Holy Palace tournament.
Mhm.
but basically Tron Identity is kind of more of a light novel, visual novel game. So I'm kind of like, I don't know.
I'm interested to see what they're doing, and
So Master
waiting to get
Yoda
more
sees all
information
and knows
before I
all,
would
huh?
commit to purchase
I
it.
guess he still gets his jollies from spying
No,
on
but to
others.
Mecca's point is more to dance along to. I have a buddy who went to it the night it was the premiere night, and he said basically half the fans were diehard Tron fans, and the other half of the fans were Daft Punk fans wanting to go to a Daft Punk concert.
Oh man,
Which
that's-
although I was a little skeptical of Daft Punk doing the whole score, because I'm like, I didn't know they did like orchestral scores, but it's like, oh my gosh, it was fantastic. It was great.
I mean,
Oh, by the way, Fuzzy, just so you know, all that's happening right here, this is actually an MMO game. What? A fake MMO game. So this is her character on an MMO game. So if you're curious of like, wow, that looks very impractical. Well, yes, this is an MMO game. Everything is supposed to be impractical.
it's a game within a game.
Hold up. Did my game just freeze? Hold on. I think my game just froze. My game just literally froze. Great. Wonderful. This is exactly the great. Great. All right. We gotta...
And that's the game that froze, not the game within the game that froze.
No, yes. The actual game that I am playing froze. This is wonderful. Stupendous. This is not responding. Why are you not responding, game? That's not what I want you to do, game. Okay, let's try this again. But yeah, so I think, I don't know. I'm just interested to see how everything goes. And I just lost everything that I did.
Boo.
Oh, well. And we'll just forget it. We'll just move on. Okay, so the next, the world is fighting the feral. Yeah. So the next we got Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. Now, this is a DS series. I'm not too familiar with it. Yeah, we gotta do all that again. Yeah, I know that Ghost Trick is a niche title, kind of like Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright, stuff like that. A lot of those DS titles were really niche. All right, we're just gonna blitz through this pretty quick. Yeah, I think a lot of people were actually surprised, especially also a little bit later on. They had because there was a new Professor Layton that was teased as well. The new Professor Layton was teased like something steampunk. I'm actually kind of interested in that. I'm always a sucker for steampunk. And then Deca Police was oh right, I need Alcade with me. All right, we'll skip that. All right. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right. Sounds good, Fuzzy. Have a good night. Then Decapolice. Decapolice is another one by, it was either by Atlas or, is either Atlas or Level 5. And it looks interesting. I would definitely need more information, but I'm leaning towards don't care on that one. And then next, we got a bunch of stuff that I really did not care about a lot of the next stuff that's coming. Bayonetta Origins. I don't know Bayonetta. I haven't played any of the Bayonetta games. I mean,
What little I know about Bayonetta is that this Origin game, it looks completely different game style.
No,
from
it
the
is.
Bayonetta series.
No, it is completely different. It is made by, I believe it's made by a completely different developer. Yeah, it's completely just a different type of game altogether. And then, yeah, basically Bayonetta is female Devil May Cry.
So Master Yada sees
But
all in
I
that.
mean, it's like, if it is so different in regard to its presentation and everything,
I have a message from Master
why
Yoda
try to
first.
have it connected to
Sirius
Bayonetta
was
at all?
reported to have a strong
Right.
Ida signal coming.
Then Sirius has.
No,
Possibly
that's
been affected by
that's
Ida
yeah.
in much the way Androm's
But
was.
all right, moving on. Splatoon 3 expansion pass. Absolutely do not care. I have never cared about Splatoon. I have no desire to play those games. It's basically player versus player arena. That is just totally not my thing. So, total pass. Disney Illusion Island, which is like, no, Disney Illusion Island, that's actually the one with like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and all those guys. That one actually looks interesting. That looks interesting. And this is kind of really the first game done in the new animation style of Mickey cartoons. Which I'm mixed on the new animation style. I don't necessarily like it because to me, it reminds me too much of Ren and Stimpy. Which is like not exactly what I think of when I think of Mickey. So it's kind of hard for me to get into it knowing the classic art style. And I understand Disney's probably
Still
like,
be happy.
what?
Still just, I'm trying
Is
to
the Ida
poorly
attached to Sirius the same as the one
quote
that
the
stole
Happy Happy
Adelie's
Joy Joy
appetite?
song, and bombing abysmally.
I'll teach your
A fly
grandmother to
marrying a-
suck eggs.
It's
A
all
fly
part of
marrying a
the
bumblebee?
investigation.
What?
As soon as we know more, I'll let you know.
Yeah, so
Secondly,
okay, so the Disney Illusion Island, it looks
the
interesting.
number of illegally modified
Definitely, I would
players
probably
has
pick that up if it
increased.
goes on sale a lot.
I
Fire.
would think it would be. I would think that would be a game that you and your kids
So,
could enjoy.
isn't that CC
It
Corp's
probably
problem?
can. It would have to be. It would have to be seen how the co-op goes on that game. It's better than bad. It's good. Yes, I quote log.
Log. It's better than bad. It's good.
I quote the
Log.
log. It's big, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad, it's good. Come on and get your log. Go on and get your log. So anyway, Fire Emblem Engage. Absolutely don't care. Fire Emblem's one of those series where I would like to get into it if I was 20 and had a lot of time just to dive into a game. Right now, at my point of life, there is no way in F I'm going to be able to get into that game.
CC Corp
I'm-
is unable
Yeah, I'm
to
kind of like you.
control
It's like
those players' IDs.
I'd be interested in playing the game, but I have no connection to the franchise at all.
Well, it's like as far as I understand, most of the Fire Emblem games are pretty much standalone.
What?
So
Then that would mean they're
so
all...
you could actually get into it. You can just dive into one of the games without really knowing much about the series. But still, it's like I absolutely adored Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics overall as a complete game is one of the best games I ever played. Except for White Mage, they can go die in a fire. When you have a revive spells have a chance of missing. And I have been screwed over by one too many missed revive spells in that game.
No.
You're much better off. You're better.
Revive spells should have 100% accuracy.
Yeah, they don't in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Um,
Yeah. Chemists.
no.
What Mecha says is absolutely right. Chemists are way better healers than white mages are.
Yes. They all have a
Yeah,
faint
it's really weird, but
light
it's totally
coming
true.
from them.
So anyway, next, Harmony, the Fall of Reverie. I don't remember what that one was.
Okay, it's like from what I can remember, it was like a visual
Acting outside
novel
the
type
limitations of the
presentation.
Abnormal
and
behavior? It's
The
safe
main
to
character can
assume that
move
Ida
between,
has gone beyond
can
mere
shift between
corroding again
parallel
and has
worlds,
now
and like
started to
the
affect the
parallel
players as
world
well.
that she goes into is ruled by
How
like
can that be?
different
I mean, this isn't an IDA server, is it?
constructs
This is
like
just a guess,
pride
but-
and chaos and order.
Perhaps some of
and
the players who
basically the
returned from
choices
the
she
Ida
makes
server were
determines
infected by
what
Ida while
what
they were
outcome,
there.
which
All it would
ending,
take would be a few
you
to
know,
start, and the
which
infection would quickly
cosmic
spread from
entity will
player to
be in
player.
charge in her world,
Just like the
okay.
flu.
Eh,
if I think I
that's-
remember correctly.
That's, I don't know. I'd have to get more information on that. But Octopath Traveler 2 free demo available yesterday or 2 days ago, and the game comes out in 2 weeks. I am totally stoked. I already have it pre-ordered. I am getting it. I don't care. It's going to be fantastic. I just freaking
as
hope.
I was
Go
as
ahead.
I was looking, I'm sorry, I'm talking about Octopath Traveler.
Right.
As I was going through Steam, looking to see
The
what
situation
titles
is
that
becoming
I was
worse by the
interested
minute.
in have
We need to take immediate action.
are not Switch exclusive and like
Also,
are available
his
for
own way,
pre-order on Steam or whatnot.
Master Yoda is,
So
well,
Octopath Traveler 2
concerned about you
already
and
on my
Val.
Steam wish list. But as I was looking through Steam and
Concerned.
finding that out, apparently
The
I already
girl is
have
concerned
Octopath
about you
too,
you know.
Yeah, I think I remember
then-
you buying that.
and I bought it and have forgotten about it
Natalie.
because I've been playing Persona 4.
Cade and I are
Uh-huh.
gonna need another team member.
And so
There's no way I could
once
have
I get
June or
get around to
Vi.
finishing Persona 4, there's going to be some options available to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, my only issue with Octopath was the difficulty spike because the way that the game is set up is you have 8 characters and each character has 4 main story chapters.
Mm-hmm.
So when you finish each of those story chapters, there's like a 5th chapter that opens up. And then after that 5th chapter, there's like a true ending kind of a deal.
Okay.
Chapter 3 was such a gigantic difficulty spike. Oh my gosh. It was beyond ridiculous how big that difficulty spike was. Because in Chapter 1, you're kind of like, okay, all right, I'm getting this. Chapter 2, you're like, all right, this is up in the difficulty. You got to understand the battle. I mean, the whole thing is understanding the battle system. Understand how to break, how to charge, how to do all those things. But
Okay.
oh my gosh, that 3rd chapter was just such a huge leap from Chapter 2. Like, I literally had to start all over again. And then, hold on, do I need to log out now? I think I need to log out. Yeah, I'm gonna need to log out because everyone's busy or, not available. But yeah, so I really hope I hope they kind of balance Octopath Traveler a little bit better. Okay, this is interesting. Okay.
Now, I don't know if you've played the demo for Octopath Traveler 2 yet.
I
or
haven't
even know.
I haven't touched it because it's a 3-hour time limit and I want to be able to sit down and just play that game. I don't want to, piecemeal that one.
Okay. But, and I don't know if you can answer this question, based off what you already know about Octopath Traveler 2. Is 1 and 2 Octopath Traveler like other JRPGs where you don't have to play the first one to play the second one? or is it more of like a direct sequel?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
I don't believe so because they're all new characters.
Okay.
They are all.
That's what I was kind of assuming, but since I wasn't sure, I'm just like, well, I'll ask Senpai Farrell.
Yeah, I don't believe that is a Yeah, okay. Where am I supposed to go here? Hold up. Memoir. Okay, let's just get registered. Okay, so Octopath Traveler 2. We love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie.
We hate Katamari.
Katamari is a fun little weird game. I have it on PC. I've tried messing around with it, but I don't know.
Adderley.
Not a gigantic fan.
Are you competing in the arena?
Minecraft Legends, absolutely 1000%. Hell no.
Holy Palace tournament.
Do not care. It can go die in a fire.
So you're aiming
Wait, they announced a Minecraft game?
Yeah, Minecraft
Not
Legends.
I must have completely blocked that
joined the
traumatic
tournament
memory from my
in order
mind
to
already
investigate Ida.
because I don't remember that.
Yeah, I hate
Holy
Minecraft.
Palace
I
Emperor
had to
Sirius
step
has
away from my
reportedly
computer
been
during that
infected
one,
by it.
so I absolutely didn't
Also
watch it
might
either,
be.
but I do not care about Minecraft.
Ida?
No.
That stole my epitaph?
Okay, so
Yes.
then Have a Nice Death. Now,
Oh, you
that's
did
kind of
that for me?
interesting. That's kind of like a, kind of a Hollow
Looks
Knight
that way.
esque kind of a game.
When I was in the Ida
Looks
server,
like I didn't see if
learned
it
a
was a
lot of things
roguelite
about
or a
Master Yoda.
Metroidvania. I didn't really see that much about it.
and the Lost
But
Ones.
I'm not a real big fan of those little indie Metroidvania games, so I'll definitely
And
pass on that.
Hoshino.
Sea of Stars. But, I am excited for Sea of Stars. I am very excited. I am a little sad I did not jump on that Kickstart. I wanted to. I should have, but I
I'm
didn't.
sorry.
So Sea of Stars is a little indie Kickstarter funded game,
Try and find
and
out
it takes a lot of its cues from Chrono Trigger.
thinking of myself.
Oh,
And they even got Yasunori Mitsuda, the composer of Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, to do some tracks for Sea of Stars.
It's true that I
So
was
it's kind of fun. In the demo,
Hoshino.
you can, on the overworld, you can run to an area, and they go, hey, we don't really have this area for you in the demo, but if you just hang out here, I mean, you can listen to the track that Yasunori Mitsuda made. Well, that's pretty cool, huh?
yeah.
I can't let
It
this
looks
go.
like Cthulhu Saves the World? No, it is like way more advanced than Cthulhu Saves the
Ida and the
World.
epitaphs are my problems too.
I mean, Cthulhu Saves the World is a fun and interesting game in
Please
and
let
of
me
itself,
join
but
your
it's
team,
a completely different
I promise I won't
type.
get in your way.
Yeah,
Do my
it's
best to become really strong.
the same people? No, Sea of Stars is not made by the same people as Cthulhu. That can't
No.
be right.
Right
That
now, it's just
cannot
me
be
and
right.
Arcade.
Frito, go
But,
check on that.
We still have a spot.
Frito, get your Googling.
Oh, is it the same people? No.
Understand, right?
No, absolutely
There's no
not.
way we can
No.
lose this fight.
No, it's not the same people. No.
I know.
No, we are a big fan of the people behind Cthulhu Saves the World
Yes.
in here in the Frito Bendito Taqueria.
Yes, we are. We very much so appreciate them
Thank
and
you
their
for
humor
registering
and
for
the cut of
Holy
their
Palace
jib.
Tournament. Good luck in the arena.
And because okay,
We will be informing you of your first
So,
match of the day via email.
Farrell has played Cthulhu Saves the World and
Good. That takes care of registration.
Breath
what
of
was their
Death.
other
Breath of
Breath of
Death
Death.
7.
on stream.
I'll
and
contact you once I
I
receive word
believe
of
a
the
little
tournament.
birdie told me
Make sure
that
to
another
level
one
up
of
in
their
the meantime.
games was also
Thank
purchased
you so
for
much.
Farrell for him to play at some point on stream.
Yeah, Cosmic Star Heroine.
Yes.
So my
And
tournament team members
while,
are me,
uh,
Arcade, and Adderley.
While that was being purchased,
Huh.
more in
I just hope she doesn't get too
more
worked up and
investigation was
tire
being
herself
done
out.
on what games they've released,
Guess
and
I'll
there is
log out
another
and check my
game
email or something.
that they have released that looks very, very good. That will probably show up in my Steam library and Feral's Steam library at some point involving Shakespeare and magical girls.
Yes. It looks like a hot mess, but it looks a pretty dang good looking hot mess.
But I mean, the people it's coming from have a fairly good track record in producing Taqueria-esque humor, and so we approve.
Yes, we definitely approve of their nonsense. But okay, so Sea of Stars, like I said, it is definitely it is definitely taken a lot of its cues from Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. The sprite animations are fantastic. To me, it's almost as good as Iconoclasts. It's almost as good as Iconoclast. Iconoclast is a great little Metroidvania game, and their sprite work was just beautiful. The sprite work in Sea of Stars is just as good. And another cool thing about it is that it also takes a lot of cues of its battle system from Super Mario RPG, where it is a turn-based RPG, JRPG style of a game, but you have the ability to do blocks. Yes, Iconoclast is the girl in the big wrench. That, oh my gosh, that thing went dark at the end of the game. Holy crap. It went from like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool, to like, oh my gosh, how are all these people not committing suicide? Oh, wait, nope, they're all committing suicide. Okay, all right, well, all right, good night, Xehanort, wherever you are. Yeah. But, yes, Iconoclast, fantastic game. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It's dang good. And screw you, Sakaki. Sakaki, you suck. I hate you. Just letting you know that. You don't know me, Sakaki, but I hate you. You'll find out why later. But yes, so I am very excited. I wanted to pre-order Sea of Stars on the digital store, but I want to check and see if it's actually getting a physical release first. But then, yes, next is Omega Strikers. It's basically free-to-play MOBA Pong. I absolutely do not care about that. I do not like these little Switch free-to-play games. They just suck. I hate playing them. I hate not being very good at them, and I just really, really don't care. Looks like Windjammers. Yeah, that's. I don't know that much about Windjammers, but I know enough. Yeah, that's definitely a fair comparison to make. The next, Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection. So basically, Etrian Odyssey 1 through 3 with an HD remix. Okay.
Looks like Alcade is feeling a lot better. I guess I'll hang out with her.
Oh, and cue the love triangle. These are gonna be fun. Etrian Odyssey is actually a game series that I've been wanting to try. Now that I have a fully bootlegged, modified 2DS, I might actually get those and play them on my 2DS, because I am not spending $80 on those three. No. I will, if I wind up playing them on my 2DS through any means necessary, I will definitely buy the HD collection at some point, but I am not buying that for $80. All right.
I mean, I never played it, and because it's RPG, JRPG, you know, it looked good from what I saw, but at that price, there's no way I'm getting it unless it is on a deep sale.
Right.
And since it's not Switch exclusive, it is on Steam. I will just wait for a sale.
Yep.
I have no problem waiting. I've got patience.
And we got lots of other stuff to play. All right, next, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. Following an indefinite delay. Yes. Advance Wars 1 and 2, this is one of the ones that I'm actually a little happy. It actually got out of developer hell. It was in developer hell for so long. So, wait, what's that other exclamation point up there? There's an exclamation point in the upper left corner. That's kind of weird. But Advanced Wars is basically kind of it's like a strategy RPG, kind of like Fire Emblem, but with tanks. So if you like those games, yeah, Advanced Wars was on Game Boy Advance, and I think they made 1 or 2 for the DS and 3DS and stuff like that. But it's been a series that's been dormant for a very, very long time. And this Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp has literally been in developer hell for like, 4 or 5 years. It has been out of commission for a very long time. So, like I said, very nice to see that it made it out and it's going to see the light of day. That's great. Then Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe Epilogue. I don't know. I mean, my kids love the Kirby. My older daughter played through the Switch Kirby game. I bought it for her, and she loves it. I have yet to play it myself. I'm trying to clear out some of my other games that I actually really want to play before I dive into that. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't care about those. So yeah, the epilogue, yay. I really wish...
I'm not invested enough in Kirby to have an interest in this.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. But yes, Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games are coming to Switch Online. I am freaking pissed that Game Boy Advance games are behind the expansion pass. I am a little pissed off at that.
Because I don't have a Switch, I don't understand. Okay, so like the Game Boy games, what's the difference between the expansion pass or not, or how does all that work?
Okay, so the way that all that works is Nintendo has their online service, very similar to PlayStation PS Plus. With
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live, yes. So you have to pay, like, their plans are, there's a $20 plan and a $50 plan.
And so that's $20 or $50 per month?
No, for the whole year. It's really cost effective. So you can either have the $20 plan or the $50 plan. So $50 a year. So $50 a year, or so the $20 a year, what that gets you is the ability to play any Nintendo Switch game online that requires Nintendo Plus or Nintendo Switch Online. That's basically your Mario Maker 2, any of the 2D fighters, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, Splatoon, pretty much any of your online multiplayer games that aren't like the Pokemon Arena Battler MOBA game. That doesn't require Nintendo Switch Online. Certain of the free-to-play games don't require Nintendo Switch Online. Okay, so I need to actually finish this quest first before I can handle that. So then you get the $20. So the benefits of getting the $20 one is that you get the Nintendo, the NES library games, the Super Nintendo library games, and now you also get the Game Boy regular, Pocket, or the Game Boy Color. So, those are all included in the $20 tier. Now,
Okay.
the $50 tier, you get everything on the $20 tier, plus the N64 games. You get the Game Boy Advance games. You get the Sega games. Plus, you get the expansion for Mario Kart, the expansion for Animal Crossing, and I think I'm missing one more. There's one more expansion that you get. But the thing is, though, if you drop the $50 tier plan, you lose those expansions as well. So that's just something to understand. But for me personally, I don't have any real desire to play the N64 games because any N64 game I really want to play that's in that library, I already have it. I still have all my content. So
you have your N64 hooked up.
Yeah, my N64 is hooked up literally just over there. It's like here's my computer, there's my retro setup.
But for those people that don't have your setup,
right?
Do you think that the $50 tier is good for what they provide?
I think it's really good for what they provide, granted, if you are actually going to actively be playing the Sega or N64 game. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're actively going to be playing that content, I think it's a really good deal.
Now, from what Sega systems is there content for?
Genesis.
Is there stuff for the Genesis? Not
Genesis
Dreamcast?
only right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Just Sega Genesis, not Sega Master System.
But is the Dreamcast rumored to be eventually released?
Nothing that I know of. There is nothing that I've heard as of right now.
Okay. So I'm sorry for getting us off on this tangent. So thank you for enlightening me. We were talking about your opinions on the Game Boy Advance games being behind the $50 paywall rather than the $20 paywall. Go.
Hold on, what was that? I'm sorry, I was trying to read something.
So before I pulled you off on the tangent, you were talking about your disappointment that the Game Boy Advance games are behind the $50 paywall rather than the $20 paywall. Go.
Yes. So yeah, I mean, I understand they want to give more value to people paying for the $50 tier. I'm still just bitter. But what's really interesting though is if you kind of look back at it, Nintendo Game Boy Advance was only really a thing for about 4 years. It really didn't last that long. I mean, it lasted a heck of a lot longer than Virtual Boy did. Virtual Boy only lasted for a year.
Virtual Boy? What's that? He asks sarcastically.
Right?
Right.
Okay, hold on. I need to figure out who's I supposed to have in this one. Oh, it's a solo quest. Hold on. I need to get rid of this quest. Okay, so this is gonna be what is Virtual Boy? A mistake. Yeah. No, but to Mecha's point, Sega Saturn or Sega Dreamcast is a hard system to emulate. So I don't know if they'd be able to pull it off. But yeah. So I mean, I checked out. I mean, hey, OG Tetris on my Switch. I can't complain about that. I cannot complain about that at all. And the Super Mario Land 2. That's another solid game. You got that Gargoyle game. Let me think what else is on there. A freaking Game & Watch game. I'm like, why? Why are you putting Game & Watch on that? Why are you taking up that slot? That's stupid. Don't put that game on
probably
there.
because they're like... what what can we add as quickly as possible, and with the remaining resources they had, adding that was probably took very, very little, and so they could
Yeah.
just like throw it in there very easily.
Yeah, no, it's just... I just thought that was stupid. That was just a waste of a slot. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I think Will said that he wanted to see Pokemon Red or Blue on there. That's gonna be a tough sell.
No.
Well, on Nintendo's side, to just slap Red or Blue on that service. But I think it'd be a good idea.
No, honestly, what I think that, basically now that you've explained to me how their online service works, I could see them, working on adding Red and Blue with like the equivalent of the link cable that Game Boy had for like trading of Pokemon
Right.
between you and your people, but putting Red and Blue behind the expansion pass, even though it's a regular Game Boy game.
Yeah. Nah, I can see that. But oh yes, Wario Land 3. Now, I actually had Wario Land 3, and I played a lot of Wario Land 3. That's actually a legitimately good platformer game, and that's a really good one to put on that service. But yeah, okay. And then next, just out of nowhere, Metroid Prime Remastered released that day digitally. Yes.
Oh baby.
Yes, that was one of the ones I was way surprised about, because there was a lot of rumors floating around about there was a lot of you're not going to see the Game Boy Mega Man games because there is no way in crap Capcom's going to let them have it. Absolutely not going to let them have it.
They did show the Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Right, but that's something that Capcom themselves is putting out. So you're never going to see any of the Game Boy Mega Man games on the Nintendo Switch Online Game Boy service, because they are totally going to keep all of those under lock and key. So, all right. So I gotta focus here in order to capture this little jerk. There you go. Basically, with this, you have to kind of see if you can kind of cut them off. So if you could try and get to the inside. Try and see if you can quickly. There you go. Oh, yeah, this one you gotta hit twice. Okay, good. Yeah, heck yeah, you lost to me, you jerk. Okay, now I gotta get both of them. Yeah. Ah. Darn you, zigzag pattern. Alright, come on, get over here. Yeah, because if you cut too early, I mean, I got plenty of time to get this little turd. But it's like, yeah, if you cut too early, they change direction on you. Come on, get back here. Come on, get over here, you little turd. So close. Yes! Alright. Now the worst one.
Looks like I'll be able
As
to have
we've
some fun, guys.
as we've been chatting about the Nintendo Direct, and you've been playing Dot Hack, I booted up a demo that I downloaded off of Steam. Apparently, there's some sale, and they're showcasing upcoming games and whatnot. I downloaded a demo called Sanctuary Saga. It's a JRPG-esque game. Looks interesting. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Looks like you got a group of 5 people.
Yes!
And it's got a ATV style battle system, similar to like the SNES Final Fantasies.
Huh.
Like everybody has their own different abilities.
We lost fair and
Yeah,
square,
send
God,
post
and I
that in the
promise we'll
general
get the fight
gaming.
back to you,
Post
God.
that game in
I will.
general gaming. All right, now that that's all done. So yes, Metroid Prime Remastered, totally
We were totally amazed.
totally
by
taken by
that. We
surprise.
also have our pride.
Absolutely
We'll have for revenge someday.
Was not expecting that. I am a huge fan of Metroid Prime. I still have it on GameCube. I don't think, yeah, I have all 3 Metroid Primes. I do not have the trilogy on Wii though. But I have the first 2 on
No way.
on GameCube, and then I have the 3rd one on the Wii. So yeah. So I want to get Prime, but at the same time I'm kind of like, I can't get this right now. I totally can't get this game right now. Totally can't. But one of these days, I will get it. Yes, Metroid 2 is available on the Game Boy for the Nintendo Switch Online service, which that's solid. That's a good one.
I think that might actually be a Game Boy game that I've actually beaten.
Huh.
But it's been a while, and even if I've beaten it or come close, I don't know, I would not mind playing it again.
Right. Okay, then next, Master Detectives Archives Rain Code. Yeah, that one's interesting.
Oh, I remember. I'm just like, it looks pretty, but that's all there is to it for me.
Yeah, I definitely need a lot more. I need a lot more information on that one. Okay, we're gonna accept this quest. And then Baten Kaidos 1-2 remaster. I've heard a lot of good things about the Baten Kaidos series, but like the fact that it's a card battler, I'm kind of like, I don't know if
Wasn't
I
it
want to.
originally released on the Sega system?
No, that was GameCube.
I don't know.
That was GameCube only. I mean,
Okay.
it may have been released on Dreamcast, but I know it was on. I know it was a GameCube. I know it was a GameCube game. Okay, and then after that, Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. This is basically Animal Crossing mixed with Rune Factory / Final Fantasy. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see if that game goes on sale because it's basically another Animal Crossing with a little bit of combat mixed into it. It's definitely something my daughters could get into because they love the Animal Crossing. But at the same time, it's kind of like they got so many other things that they want to do. Oh, by the way, it was really funny. Was my middle child said, "Daddy, could I earn money by beating video games?" I was like, we're not talking about this now at 8:45 when you're supposed to be in bed, sweetie. Because I basically told my oldest daughter, I was like, hey, look, if you actually beat Final Fantasy X, I'll give you $50. Which, yeah, that's going to take her, like, well over a year to accomplish. But, yeah. Fantasy Life, yeah, that's... it looks interesting enough.
There you go.
But
Okay.
that's definitely something that I would get for my daughters. Maybe
PC
that's
has an
a
odd
like
way
a
of
Christmas
talking.
game or something like that. But Professor Layton and the New World of Steam, that was just teased. That was just teased. They had a little teaser for it, nothing much that you could actually see. I have never been into the Professor Layton games. That's definitely one game series that I'm going to want to acquire them any way possible for my bootleg, for my modded 2DS, because I've heard a lot of good things about those games. I've just never gotten into them.
I want to say that my
So we just
wife
have
and
to
her
go and
dad.
find the white mallet
Knock
up and played.
Knock
Nice
has
kid,
played
huh?
those.
I want to say my wife and her dad have played through one of the Layton games. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I know Knock's wife, who's my sister-in-law. I know she's a big fan of Professor Layton. But yeah. Okay, let's take care of this quest. But then last but not least, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I am very excited for it. I think it's going to be very good. We didn't necessarily get a lot of, we didn't really get a lot of information on that. I don't believe we got a lot of information. I think we got a lot of pretty cutscenes, but we didn't really get a lot. I think,
All right.
we're basically, I think we're going to get more, I think we're going to get a full-blown direct on this right before launch.
What? It's set to release May
12th, yeah. So, I mean, it's like, I would like to get it at launch, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't think I should get this at launch. Sorry about that. I was, just bringing down the, it's one creepy-looking cat. But yeah, I really want to do it. But I just don't really think that I could. Like, in terms of my game library and diving into another Zelda game. Because I actually put a lot of time, I put a fair amount of time into the Zelda, the first Switch Zelda game.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into Breath of the Wild. I didn't do everything, but I definitely put a lot of time into it.
Done it now.
I just absolutely don't have the time to do that. All right, we're just gonna blow through these enemies. I spent hours just cooking stuff. So, basically, what I'm looking for in the next Zelda game, number one, good lord, please do away with the breakable weapons mechanic. Please. Oh my gosh, that was so infuriating. The whole breaking weapons thing, that just sucked. That was not fun. I really hope they do away with it. I liked the whole fancy tablet mechanic. So I kind of hope that it looks like they're basically going to be bringing back, oh, you think they are bringing back the broken weapons mechanic? Ugh. Blech. I mean, the thing that sucks is that you don't really have a good way to just stockpile weapons. So you can just be like, oh, my sword broke. I'm just going to run back to my house and pick it up. I mean, you theoretically could. Like you can wind up buying a house and then setting up... and then you can also set up, displays for really nice weapons that you get. But at the same time, it's just like, I just want a box. I just want a box that I can throw all my crap in. And be like, okay, this is my box. Do not touch my box. It's kind of like Skyrim, you know? But yeah. So overall, I'm pretty excited for Legend of Zelda. I want more Hot Chick Zelda voice acting. I want more of it. I want all of it. I love it.
Give it to you now.
Give it to me now. I want all the Hot Chick Zelda voice acting. Because I don't know what it is about the person who was Zelda's voice actress in Breath of the Wild. Oh my gosh, I'm like, just take me. I'm in love. I could listen to this voice all day long. Just absolutely could listen to it. And it was so sparse and intermittent. I'm just like, I want more Zelda voice. Give me more Zelda voice. But, yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that. So, yeah, overall, the Nintendo Direct was really good. Basically, what I like to do with the Nintendo Directs, since they usually are all at 2 o'clock Pacific time, which is like right after, which is just a little bit after my lunch break. Hold up here. I just missed it. I don't have the Xbox controller buttons completely memorized yet, so I have to be like, in order to get those trap chests right. And I still screw them up. But yeah. So basically, I like to kind of live chat it in the Discord. So basically, I do that with the PlayStation State of Plays and the Nintendo Directs. So. Alright. Aseo getting shot in the face. Yeah.
I'll crush you.
Alright. But yes, Will, I did not update you with the anime that I watched this past week.
Yes.
So
Now, I mean, we can do this two ways. One, we can talk about it on your stream, or if you're around tomorrow when I'm in stream, in game streaming, you can talk about it on my stream if you happen to make it out.
Right.
Up to you.
Yes. So I'll just kind of discuss it now, and then if I hop on your stream tomorrow, because it's date night tomorrow. So usually
makes sense.
Yeah. So usually date night's kind of variable if I'm able to get out here in time for your stream.
Understandable.
So I'll just kind of talk about it tonight, and hey, if I come out tomorrow, I'm more than happy to talk about it again on your stream.
Okay.
So basically got through two whole series of anime this past week. One was Noir, which is kind of like it's a 2001 an anime from the 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of a spy spy, secret agent, female secret agent kind of a thing, shadowy organizations, stuff like that. Overall, it was really good. I actually enjoyed it. Is it one of the best things I've ever seen? No. But the final episode has a really, really, really good fight scene in it. Have I seen Spy X Family? Have I seen Spy X Family? Yes, I have.
Yes, you have.
My daughters absolutely love Spy X Family. I've watched it with them. They loved it. Oh, I heard that jerk. Get back here, you jerk. Oh.
Now, I have seen the first episode of Spy X Family.
Yes, Anya is
But
absolutely hysterical.
I thoroughly enjoyed the first episode of Spy X Family.
No, my two girls would beg me every day to watch more Spy X Family. They actually begged me tonight to watch more. Papa's a liar.
Here we go.
Mama's a liar. They begged me tonight to watch more Spy X Family. I'm like, but sweeties, we're done. We're done with the whole thing. There's no more episodes to watch. And then my middle daughter goes, "Oh wait, I meant Trigun Stampede." I was like, "No, we're not watching more Trigun tonight. You need to go to bed."
So my wife and I have this running joke when we ask one another, okay, want more of whatever it is, and there just doesn't have we're out of it or whatever. And I said, no, there's no more of that. And there's this one anime series that we watched called Absolute Boyfriend that, I don't know how it came about, but I guess when we finished it, my wife asked, I want to watch more of it. And I told her, there is no more. There is no more Absolute Boyfriend. And she's just like, there's always more Absolute Boyfriend. But no, there isn't. And it's like, you ran into a situation where there is no more Spy X Family. There's no more.
There's just no more. So the series is really good. I very much so highly recommend Spy X Family to anyone. But Noir is one of those series where if you kind of enjoy the late 90s era of anime, and you kind of enjoy the whole, super spy kind of a deal, assassin. If you kind of dig the lone female assassin archetype, it's a good series. It's a good solid series. There's some parts where you're just kind of like, all right, this is just getting a little monotonous here. But there's some parts of it that are just really good. So, if you're a senior citizen like myself, right?
When you say senior citizen, do you actually mean Mecha someone over the age of 65?
Or
do you have your AARP card?
At 40 or over like us. I'm almost 40. I'm 39. I'm close.
I was gonna say you haven't punched that card yet.
I haven't punched that card. I got another end of the year. I'm punching that card.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah. Okay, so I watched Noir, and then I actually did catch up on Trigun.
Yeah, Mecha, you are not a senior citizen. I'm sorry, Farrell, I cut you off. You said
You're pretty good.
I think so.
what was the last thing you said? You caught up on what?
It's okay to call him.
Trigun Stampede. The dubs. They have 2 episodes dubbed out right now on Crunchyroll. And
Okay.
I watched both of them, and yeah, Johnny Young Bosch still has it. He still got it. He does very well with the new aesthetic of Trigun. The new aesthetic of Vash the Stampede. He still brings it. It's still good.
Is he still just looking for the Mayfly of happiness?
I don't know. I don't know if he has.
Isn't that something that Vash was always looking for?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna log out now. But yes, the two episodes that are on Crunchyroll, they're good. They're really good. He's still sad because he's the frog. But yes. What was interesting was the way they took the Nebraska brothers, the Nebraska family. Wow, 40 wins, 5 losses. Wow, eat that, hosers. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this. We're keeping this deck big time. Ooh, nice. He's got 11 charisma. Okay, we're gonna pop that one on. But the only problem is Gaspard has 11 charisma. Yeah, but that's an assault. But this is, yeah, we're gonna keep Balmug. Do I have another assault? No, that's only got 6. Yeah, we're gonna keep Balmug in play. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that deck. That deck is doing dang good. Oh yeah, no, pretty much. That's like basically kind of where I am right now. All right, let's see here. What do we got on the forums? Area words. Okay, so they're showing. All right, who is this? Okay, this is the so this introduces you to the chaotic PKers. This is kind of a thing where when you randomly enter keywords, you have the chance of seeing those little, blue circle battle arenas, and then one of those could be one of the chaotic PKers. They're pretty strong, but they're not too terribly strong. I think now that's going to be Highwaymaster, Lucky Data Collection. Okay.
I'll go see Syllabus and explain things to him directly.
All right. Yeah, so I watched that. Oh, and then I just finished The World Ends With You today. World Ends With You, the animation. So I have played the DS game. I have not played the remaster.
I'll go see Syllabus. Should be able to see
that is actually one that is on Steam. It is an interesting game. It is an intriguing concept. It's a fun game to play. I don't know how well it would translate because it played fantastic on the DS. The controller scheme was really cool. It was really innovative. And it just made a lot of sense. So I don't exactly know how it translated onto the PC and other, yeah, I actually have mine right here. There's my copy of The World Ends With You.
Mecha, if you were around 3,000 years ago, I was around 4,000 years ago.
Okay.
Because I hate to tell you this, if you're late 30s, I'm still older than you. You ain't no senior citizen.
Nope. But yeah, overall, The World Ends With You, the animation, it is really faithful to the game. They didn't really deviate a lot from it. There were some aspects of the game that were very much so glossed over. Well, no one likes a one-upper.
Trust me, saying I'm older ain't one-upping you. I'm more one-downing myself.
Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I've already basically upgraded everything that I can for now. But yeah, definitely animation style was cool. Oh, let's get Adelie in our party. So,
Listen, it's
All
about
right.
the whole canceling the Emperor thing. I'm sorry I didn't talk to you first.
Hey, don't worry about it, Haseo. It's really no big deal.
it's not like we get any members to our crappy little guild
Besides,
anyway.
I've had plenty of being an emperor by now.
Also, I'm sorry about going off and deciding on the team members for the tournament by myself.
Oh, don't worry about a thing. I've experienced enough tournaments by now. Besides, I'm pretty sure that supporting new players at Kennard is much more up my alley.
Like who? Who are the new players? We never get any new players at Kennard.
Haseo, is it true? Did you really quit being the Emperor? That's such a shame.
Wow. Wow, thanks. Thanks, buddy. All right.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
All right. I think with that, I think we're gonna cut the stream here. We're gonna save the game and cut the stream. I'm getting tired. Cause I ran almost 6 miles this morning. And I ran almost 6 miles, and then I did a full arm workout this afternoon, so I'm getting sleepy. Return to title screen. Hey, walking a mile. That's good. Well, for me, the one thing that I was surprised with was I did my 6 mile route. So, no, stop it. I mean, I did my, so basically when I do running, I have a 3 mile route, I have a 1 mile route, a 3 mile route, a 4 mile route, a 6 mile route, and an 8 mile route. My old man bones can't take that abuse. So today I did the 6 mile route, which involves a...
That guy, you have no place talking about your old man bones.
Oh, come on, he's just cheesing ya.
He's a youngin'.
He's a youngin'. Yeah, spring chicken. So basically, I did my 6 mile route today, which involves this really decent hill climb. It's like, here, let me check this out real quick. I can actually tell you how much elevation it was because it recorded on my intervals.icu. Real quick, let me get this loaded. Okay, let's see here. So I went from 688 feet to 943. So that was 300 feet of climbing. And then I went down to 860. So I went about 80 feet. And then I climbed another 100 feet. So basically, within about 30 minutes, I climbed well over 300 feet. Which is, that's just fun. But the big thing, though, was I wasn't dead after the hill climbs. I was still able to keep trucking after the hill climbs. Which usually, if I haven't run at all this week. I barely ran last week. Usually, if I don't run that much and I try and run a 6 mile route, my legs are dead after that hill. And my legs are actually doing pretty dang good after that hill. So for me, that's like, yes, the weights are definitely doing some good. That's what that told me. But yeah, no, my poor arms are definitely going to be, they are going to be hurting, pretty bad. Yeah, and I definitely, wow, yeah, I need to pick it up next week because I have definitely gotten out of my optimal training zone big time. But I had a really good bike ride on Monday. On Monday, I did 30 minutes on the bike, and I did 35 minutes on the bike, and I totally upped my FTP by 32 watts, which that's a pretty significant jump. So my next bike ride, my next bike workout, it's gonna hurt. It is definitely going to hurt quite a bit. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. I got a couple more weeks until the Pasadena reverse. So that's gonna be my first race of the year. I'm skipping Triton Man this year. There is no way I could have pulled it off this year. Just would not have worked out. But yeah, so I'm excited for Pasadena. Hopefully I can squeeze in one more race. I'm going to try and do a bike time trial race though. I'm going to try and do that. That's like in April. So I'm going to see, or no, it's like in May. I think it's the first weekend of May. 25-mile bike ride, time trial, as fast as you can go. So I'm gonna try out that race because it's like this small group that just gets together once a month and just does a little time trial race. So I'm gonna try it. But yes, so that's gonna be it for me. Definitely no stream tomorrow morning. Definitely hope to be back tomorrow night. So we'll be playing that, Lord knows, that freaking weird game for Rando Saturdays. It's gonna be Showdown Bandit. Yeah, this is gonna be a weird one tomorrow. So hope to see you there. But hey, you know what, Mecha? The thing is, you just gotta take it. You gotta take it one run at a time, man. Just continuous. If you are consistent with working out every day, you can definitely build up to that. You can totally build up to that. I mean, granted, as long as you're physically capable of doing it. But you can definitely build up to running marathons. Almost anyone can build up eventually to run a marathon. So, all right. Well, that's going to be it for me.
Hey, Mecca, you can do it. I have faith. Believe in yourself. And if you can't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you.
Body Improvement Club. That's how we roll here at the Body Improvement Club. Mob Psycho 100. If you have not watched Mob Psycho 100, watch Mob Psycho 100. That is one of the best series I've ever watched. Anyway, because they have the Body Improvement Club. But besides that point, the whole series is dang good. So anyway, Will, thank you very much for hanging out with me in chat tonight.
Of course.
And as always, thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you, Mecha, for hanging out on the stream tonight. So that's going to be it for me. I will see you later. And until later, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris. Wherever you are. Good night, everyone.